Welcome to GreenBiz Studio. I'm Dylan Siegler, and I lead corporate sustainability at GreenBiz Group. We are so fortunate to have with us Suzanne Smetana, Audit and Assurance Managing Director at Deloitte. Welcome, Suzanne.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Suzanne, we're really excited to talk with you today about digital traceability and social impact. So let's start at the beginning. What is digital traceability?
Well, we can break it down into two parts, the digital and the traceability. Starting with traceability, or the capacity to verify an item in the supply chain history, location, and or status by means of documented identification. Each item or product has a unique identifier, which facilitates end-to-end visibility over supply chains. As the products are tracked, data is collected at points in the supply chain process that reflect their status, providing actionable information that companies can use in decision making. The digital piece refers to disruptive technologies, such as AI, blockchain, and collaborative platforms that inform the traceability systems. These technologies generally result in detailed reports on an item's status and movements along the supply chain. And this allows for stakeholders to share the data to be cross-referenced with other connected systems anywhere else in the supply chain. Just to sum it up, digital traceability technologies gives us the means to create intelligent supply chains capable of tracking and tracing and authenticating everything from producers to end users and beyond. It enables companies to meet and balance a broad set of business objectives, including efficiency, resilience, responsiveness, and sustainability.
That is really impressive. Can you tell us a little bit about how digital traceability and transparent value chains more broadly can help companies achieve more positive social impact?
Sure. Digital traceability can provide management teams with actionable digital information across their value chain. They can get visibility into upstream suppliers, providing raw materials, as well as downstream partners, such as customers using their products. This ability can give companies the means to achieve their sustainability objectives by supplying the data required to prove provenance for regulatory requirements and sustainability certifications. Additionally, a robust traceability program can result in real-world positive social impacts. For example, the pharmaceutical industry is a significant adopter in digital traceability, and this is driven by legislation and public safety. The United States Food and Drug Administration reports that as much as 25% of medications in developing countries are actually counterfeit. In addition to counterfeit products, pharmaceutical companies also experience recalls, and these are related to contamination, tampering, damage, and expirations, and other factors which deem their medications unsafe. So unique identifiers or self-serialization gives companies the ability to identify, locate, and retrieve only the faulty products in these situations versus the entire batch. Of course, this can significantly increase the speed of removing products from the market and may reduce monetary losses as well. So traceability combined with other disruptive technologies can also encourage medication safety by facilitating communication with the end user itself. For example, products can include a scannable code that gives instructions about the usage and correct dosage of medications, as well as information on the proper disposal and recycling procedures. This often results in improved product performance for the user and an increased contribution towards the circular value chain.
I'd like to hear a little more about that. Why, in your view, is it important for companies like this hypothetical pharmaceutical company to move toward a circular value chain?
Well, historically, most companies have utilized a linear and efficient supply chain where we saw raw materials flowing in a linear fashion into products, then being used by the consumers and ultimately being converted to waste. This approach is generally no longer feasible in today's competitive market, where consumers are expecting more sustainable products and processes. The circular value chains really embrace digital traceability, creating more resilient networks, allowing for changing preferences and customization while reducing and recycling products and therefore creating less waste. This shift is mainly driven by technology that is already available today, which can trace a product's raw materials and follow it through its entire lifespan. On a real time basis, companies can now glean precise information about the origin of inputs, supplier sourcing practices, and conversion process. This information allows for increases in operational excellence and enables companies to set new aspirational goals. For example, this data allows companies to make predictions, run scenarios, and overall optimize operations while increasing flexibility and speed to market. Additionally, these companies have become more competitive as they are generally better able to identify value chain opportunities, minimize the impact of disruptions, and importantly, serve sustainable processes and products.
That's a lot to compute. Really appreciate you walking us through it. Thank you so much, Suzanne. We've been with Suzanne Smetana, Audit and Assurance Managing Director at Deloitte. Join us again soon for another GreenBiz Studio.